Darkness, an endless cosmic night stretching billions of miles away from the sun. Pluto, a world whose name alone brings a feeling of cold, loneliness, and deep mystery. For 80 years, humanity knew almost nothing about it. Just a tiny frozen dot, a small, misfit, planet drifting alone in the far outer orbit of our solar system. But what NASA discovered on Pluto shook the foundations of space science. In 2015, when the New Horizons spacecraft finally saw Pluto up close for the first time, NASA's scientists were literally stunned. Because Pluto was nothing like we had imagined. This world was alive, dynamic, changing, and hiding cosmic secrets no one could have predicted. The journey begins. New Horizons had been traveling for 9 long years since leaving Earth. A silent machine cutting through space at nearly 50,000 kilometers per hour. Along its path it captured Jupiter's lightning storms, crossed deadly radiation belts, and then entered the deepest, darkest regions of the solar system. For 9 years, no planets. For 9 years, no close worlds. Only darkness, and a single mission: reach Pluto, reveal the unknown. And then came July 2015. Billions of miles away, one flyby, one moment, one chance. NASA's mission control was silent. The heartbeat of the room felt like it was echoing off the screen. And then, the first image arrives. A blurry gray circle appeared on the monitor. Loading slowly, pixel by pixel, like an image from the early internet. Scientists froze, because right there, on the surface of Pluto, was a giant heart. A perfect, natural, beautifully shaped heart carved across the planet's face. This didn't look like a dead world. It looked like a story waiting to be told. The heart of Pluto, Tombaugh Regio. The heart-shaped region was later named Tombaugh Regio. But inside this heart was an even deeper mystery. The left side of the heart, sharp, rugged mountains. The right side, a massive, smooth icy plain. NASA immediately realized this was no ordinary frozen field. It was a nitrogen glacier. Yes, glaciers. On Pluto, sheets of frozen nitrogen, slowly flowing like honey, moving across the surface of a world more than 230 degrees Celsius below zero. This plain was named Sputnik Planitia. Sputnik Planitia, the moving sea of ice. New Horizons. High-resolution images revealed shocking details. The plain wasn't perfectly smooth. It was covered in giant, hexagonal cells. Each cell was slowly rising and sinking, as if the ice itself was boiling. Just like convection inside Earth's mantle. But why? Where was the heat coming from? Pluto is tiny. Its internal heat should have disappeared billions of years ago. And yet, something inside Pluto was still warm. Something inside Pluto was still active. This world was alive. Ice mountains that should not exist. Then New Horizons captured something that almost broke scientific logic. Mountains. Huge mountains. Some rising 4 kilometers high. But they weren't made of rock, because on Pluto, rock cannot form tall mountains. These giants were made of water ice. Yes, Pluto's mountains are frozen water, but as hard as granite because of the extreme cold. NASA named 2 of the biggest. Hillary Montes, Norgay Montes. Their sharp, uneroded peaks meant one thing. They were young. They were fresh. Pluto was still forming new terrain. This was not a dead world at all. A blue sky over a red-white world. Then came another shock. Pluto's sky was blue. A world with red and white surface colors. But a sky glowing blue like Earth's. Why? Layers of atmospheric haze. More than 20 distinct layers, made of nitrogen and methane, scattering sunlight. It wasn't just beautiful. It was breathtaking. The ice volcanoes. Cryovolcanism. Then came the discovery that changed everything. Cryovolcanoes. Volcanoes that don't erupt molten rock, but erupt water, nitrogen, methane, and ammonia. The biggest volcano, Wright Mons, nearly the height of Mount Everest. Beside it, Picard Mons, even larger. These massive structures had almost no impact craters, meaning they formed recently. Pluto was still erupting, still reshaping itself, still geologically alive. No one, absolutely no one, predicted this. Pluto's secret ocean. Then scientists found the evidence that put Pluto in a completely new category. A subsurface ocean beneath its frozen crust. a planet-wide ocean of salty water mixed with ammonia, warm enough to remain liquid. Evidence came from the strange depth of Sputnik Planitia, odd surface gravity patterns, flexing of the outer crust, heat flow unlike anything expected. This meant one thing: Pluto may still have a warm ocean beneath its ice. And wherever there is warm water, life, at least in theory, becomes possible. The collision that created Pluto and Charon. Pluto's largest moon, Charon, is no ordinary moon. It's half Pluto's size, so large that Pluto and Charon actually orbit a point between them. A true cosmic duo. Scientists believe Charon was created when something massive collided with Pluto billions of years ago. And Charon's surface tells that story. A gigantic canyon system, 4 times deeper than the Grand Canyon. Much longer, far more dramatic, and at its core, a chilling feature, a dark red cap, made of tholin, created when Pluto's escaping methane freezes on Charon and chemically transforms. Charon is scarred, broken, but full of history. Pluto's weather, against all odds. Pluto also has active weather. Gentle winds, shifting haze layers, seasonal nitrogen snowfall, surface color changes. Its atmosphere is thin, so thin a human would freeze in seconds. Yet it still breathes, changes, and moves. New Horizons even captured a Pluto sunset, a surreal blue glow behind layered haze, reflecting across frozen plains. One of the most alien yet beautiful sunsets ever seen. The message from Pluto: 9 years of travel, 1 flyby, 16 months of downloading data. Each image a treasure, each packet a revelation. And when NASA assembled everything, the conclusion was undeniable. Pluto is not a dead rock. Pluto is a world full of surprises. It may have been removed from the list of planets, but it earned a permanent place in the hearts of scientists. The moment that shocked the world. The final image New Horizons sent to Earth. The now famous image that covered every news channel. Pluto's heart. Clear, perfect, unforgettable. A silent message from billions of miles away. You think you understand the universe. But the truth is far bigger. The future. We must return. NASA is now considering a dedicated Pluto orbiter to map the cryovolcanoes, study the hidden ocean, monitor seasonal changes, explore Pluto's moons, and finally understand this strange, living world. We now know something that changes everything. A tiny frozen world can still be active, still warm, still full of unimaginable wonders. If Pluto is this complex, what secrets might the rest of the universe be hiding? Final closing. As New Horizons drifted away into the deep black of space, Pluto became just a distant point of light again. But inside that faint dot burned a flame, the flame of human curiosity. And Pluto's heart reminds us of one thing. Space is not empty. Space is a storybook, and we are only on the first page.